Welcome to the Costa Rica 10-minute flow practice. Come to the front of your mat and take a nice inhale and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, step your right foot back and come on up to warrior two. Stretch out through your arms, reach over to your left into side angle. In side angle, make a nice big arc with your body. Sweep your arm back into warrior two and then reverse that warrior when kneeling your arms to going up again. Exhale, start to fold forward, but clasp your hands behind your back and fold downward. Lifting both arms up, opening the chest, and then releasing the arms to the floor. Turn your body back to downward facing dog. Take a breath. And then step your right leg forward and come into warrior two, second side. Fan the arms out with a nice big inhale. Come on over to side angle, sweeping your top arm overhead, making a nice big arc with the body. Flowing back up to warrior two and reverse that warrior. Fluid windmill arms back up overhead. Taking a nice deep breath in and beginning to bow forward, clasping your hands behind you. Fold forward with the arms going up, opening the chest. Take another deep breath and then release the clasp, hands to the floor. Turn your body to downward facing dog. Taking a breath in. Step your left leg forward, lower your back knee, and stay in your low lunge or reach for the back foot and grab it into a nice deep thigh stretch. Release the foot and start to straighten both legs and fold forward towards your front leg. Inhale to flat back. Lift that back leg, come on up to warrior three or continue to standing splits. Lower that leg back and step back to downward dog. If any of this is too fast for you, feel free to slow it down. Step your right leg forward, lower your back knee, and kick up that back leg into thigh stretch. Breathing in, opening the quadricep and the front of the hip, elongating. Go ahead and release the foot. Lift the back knee, straighten both legs, and fold forward into a nice deep hip and hamstring stretch. Now come forward into warrior three, picking up that back leg. Nice, strong, straight, lifted leg, maybe going up to standing splits, attempting to balance. Make sure to be always working at your pace. So important. Lower that leg, come on back to downward dog. And as you breathe in, feel the spine, the hips, the shoulders, and thighs, hamstrings opening up. Go ahead and step forward halfway on the mat and come into a deep squat, sweeping up your arms. Now standing on up, reach up and release your arms down. Go ahead and reach the right leg back behind you and fly like a bird. That's how I felt when I was doing this practice in Costa Rica. Bring that leg back through, standing back up, and try to go into tree pose. Reach for the foot and start extending the leg in front of you if you want more challenge. This is definitely more challenge. Then releasing the foot peacefully down to the ground. Great, now lifting up your left leg and bringing it back behind you and flying warrior three, like these beautiful soaring birds that fly around above the ocean. Stretch out your arms, bringing your leg back. Try not to touch down here. Coming into warrior two or grabbing that foot for Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, standing balance, split leg pose. Breathing in, release the leg. Now take a few deep breaths, setting your intention, continuing with that focus. And let's turn to the side. We're going to step a wide stance into goddess pose or horse stance. Inhale the arms up and then exhale into cactus. Inhale the arms up and exhale into W pose or cactus with the arms. Keep going with the breath. Make this breath strong, powerful, full, breathing in that fresh prana, that life force building in your body. Now arc over to the left, sweeping the right arm, arc over to the right, sweeping that left arm, and making this fluid and graceful and energizing. Stretch those arms out to the side, taking the stance, coming back to standing, coming to Tadasana. Now grab your right foot and extend it out to the side in Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana 2. If you can take a little lean to the left and open up that leg. Otherwise, do your variation that works for your body. Release the leg and step it back out into goddess pose. Going over to the right, you're going to lean over, balance, grab that left foot, stretch it out to the side. And once you get it out to the side, if you can add a little bit of a crescenting action to the right. Again, quite challenging to balance here. Release the leg slowly and peacefully. Take your time with this, coming out of the pose, doing any and all different variations at work, coming back to that powerful goddess horse stance, and then parallel your feet and fold forward. Now side lunge to the left, stretch through your arms, side lunge to the right, stretch through the other arm, fluid, peacefully and easily. Step to Vastisasana, which is side plank. Now this variation has the top foot down, but if you can extend that leg, again another very challenging variation, but do what's best for you. Making art out of asana is so powerful, as is respecting your body and what it can do and what it can't do, and working towards that. Let's shift to the other side. So coming into side plank or Vastisasana, making it powerful for you. You can step that top foot down, you can stretch that top leg up. This is a strong balance pose, making it artful, beautiful, aligned with your deeper truth and what's good for you. You're welcome to open it up to Wild Thing, and then using your core, come on back, slowly extending into different variations. And let's come on back to Downward Dog. From here, take a few breaths, and we're going to come forward into forearm plank, getting a strong core, holding steady in the center of your being. Another deep breath, lower down into Sphinx pose, stretching the belly. It's been wonderful practicing with you. It's time to rest, so take puppy pose, child's pose, or rest in Shavasana. Thanks for practicing.